What's up? Okay, so One Funnel Away Challenge, day 3. This is take 2 on this video for me. I probably recorded a perfect video and then discovered that my phone had run out of space. So that's my mistake for buying a 64 gigabyte Pixel 3 instead of the 128. But what can you do? So anyway, this video is probably going to be completely inferior to that one. So, I'm just going to blame that for this. But we're going to talk about the who, not the how. It's something that Russell really pushes for. When he pushed it at FHL when he was selling the 2 Comma Club, and he's talking about basically finding somebody else to do things for you when you don't know how to do them. And that works really well if you have the money to do that, but in some cases you don't. And I just found it kind of laughable in this challenge that he estimated 10 hours to build a logo when it took me like 20 minutes to do a logo in Google Paint. I mean, this isn't from Google Paint, I drew that, but I mean, I'm not the most artistic person or anything like that. Like I can do some things, obviously, but I think anyone can really do that if they just put their mind to it, especially with the tools that you have with online design stuff. Drawing squares and circles is no problem because you can do it perfectly in there. So if you want to design a simple logo, you can do that in like 15 or 20 minutes and just save it as a .png, and then you have your logo. It doesn't need to be something where you spend 10 hours coming up with like the perfect thing that's tested to make people want to buy from you. Like, that's not really that important when you're getting your funnel off the ground. Okay, so a lot of the other things that I saw on there were like, he's estimating 10 hours, 15 hours to like mock up an ebook and a cover and stuff like that. Sure, you can go out and get somebody to do that for like $50 or whatever, but there's also software out there that you can buy that's cheaper than that, and just do it yourself, and probably the learning curve and everything involved, still you're not going to spend more than a few hours doing it. So if you've got more time than money, that's definitely an option for you, and if you get good at it, you could use that as a freelancing skill to actually go and sell. Because if you're looking around the funnel Rolodex and looking at the ebook covers that some people have out there that they're trying to charge $50 for like one ebook cover, they don't look that good. So I bet you most of you people can actually go ahead and like sell your ebook covers for, heck, undercut them a little bit, and boom, like make plenty of money, because I can't imagine these people are spending more than 5 minutes making these ebook covers. One of the things that he did actually guesstimate correctly, though, is like video editing. If I was to edit all the videos I put on YouTube, it probably would take me like 15 hours to edit a good video together. So yeah, that could definitely be. I could see that definitely being the case, especially if you have a slow computer like I do. So, but even that's something, that 15 hours, like you don't need to do that. Just like turn on your camera and take a live video like I do, and then upload it. Or maybe you can use an app to like trim it a little bit, so you're trying to cut out every time you go but I don't do that. I just put it out there for you to see, and if you like it, then you like it. So anyway, but it is good to know that you can do that. It is good to know that you can go to Fiverr, you can go to Upwork, you can get graphics done, you can get somebody who can run your Facebook ads at a lot higher efficiency than you. But if you're trying to build an agency, you should know how to do some of these things yourself as well. So finding out how to do them is also important. So I did the mission. I went and found some people that, looked around in the funnel Rolodex and stuff. I think it is good to, as I said, it is good to know that you can take a little shortcut and pay somebody to do those things, and keep that in mind, because you might need to do it in the future. But if you're just getting started out, you're like me, you don't have a lot of money, you'd rather put money into your advertisements than paying somebody else to do things for you. Learn how to do some of these things, because really a lot of those things are not nearly as hard. I mean, like I think he estimated like 3 hours or 10 hours or 15 hours to write copy, and it's like, how much copy are you writing? I mean, to write good copy, sure, like to write something that's really well researched, but if you're out there and you're like reading things that other people have posted, and you just model your copy on what other people have done, you're probably going to get something that's like fairly passable and is going to convert okay. just try to get things done at like 70%, 60, 70%. It doesn't need to be like 100% perfect every time. So, you know, my logo is not the best logo in the world, but once I start making money, like actual real good money, then maybe I'll pay somebody to redo it. But I'm not gonna pay somebody, $400 or $1,000 for a logo package right now, because it's just not the most important thing. Like, you could have a great logo that you paid a lot of money for, and if your offer sucks, you're still not going to convert. So, like, it's, as I said again, it's good to know that you can do that, but those might not be the things that you want to spend your money on right now. But get the challenge done, and just get ready for this next week that's coming up, because offer hacking in the next week, that's where things start to get a little bit more serious. So peace out, and check out my other videos, and leave some comments down below, and let me know what you think so far. All right, peace.